Good afternoon, everybody. It's still Sunday, and I am still working in my craft room. I am back with the first part of a card series that I'm working on. And each year I do cards to mail out, which I have to keep really simple. And then I do cards for people at work. I don't give them to everybody, but there are a few that I give them to. And I also want to keep those simple, because when you're making or have to make 75 to 100 cards a year, you don't do a lot of layering and embellishing and piling it on. Plus, postage is too expensive. And I have about 75 that I mail out to family and old friends from back home, and I have people all over the country that I send cards to just to stay in touch. And even though I've cut my list down, there's still quite a few. Plus my nephews and nieces are all adults now, so I try to send them a card, you know, make them feel good. So my list, even though I cut people off, it didn't really get any smaller. So the first series of cards is made from scraps that were left over from some gift bags that I decorated earlier, and I'll post that video soon. So all of these are made from scraps. And last year, when Christmas was over and doing, everything was clearanced out, I bought these tags. And I bought 4 or 5 different kinds, and I'm going to put these on cards too, on the fronts. And I paid maybe 25 cents for them when they were clearanced out, so I had quite a few packages, and they came 3 to a package. So I'm using those. That just makes it so much easier to do the front. These are for some green ones that I'm working on. And this is the first card. And I've got 3 like this. The backgrounds are all different, and like I said, all of this paper is from my Mind's Eye Lost and Found Christmas collection from a couple years ago. And I've done other projects from that pad. So I have 3 with the Santa Claus, and each of the backgrounds are different. So that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3, and that's from the same music sheet, but just from different parts of it. The inside of the card says, "Here's wishing you the merriest Christmas and the happiest New Year ever." And that's a stamp that I bought probably Hobby Lobby, and it's from Stampendous. So that's 3 of my cards. Oh, sorry, knocking over the camera. Okay, that's 3 of the ones that I finished. And the next 3, oh, I did move the camera though, didn't I? Okay, the next 3 has a snow globe on it, and it says Christmas greetings on the front. And you can see that that's 2 parts of the same piece of paper, and just a little piece was cut out the center. And then there's 1 more. Same sentiment on the inside, and there's 1 more, and they all use the same paper, just different sides of it. So that's 3. That's 6 of the ones that I've finished. And then I have this cute little bird with the poinsettia. And like I said, all of the backgrounds are scraps, and I'm trying not to let anything go to waste. I didn't buy anything to make these cards. Everything is what I've got on hand, and I'm going to probably try to get 12 more done. So I have some more embellishments from K & Company in different places. So there's 1, and that's another one. And that's the 3rd one. See, that's different parts of the same piece of paper. So that's 9. And then this one is a little different. This is from Recollections. This is an embellishment from Recollections, and then I just stamped that from a set that I bought at Michael's after the end of the year. Merry Christmas. And then I used Spellbinders, I think it's label 8, to cut this piece, and that's probably the second from the smallest. So that one is a little different, but the papers are all part of the scraps. And then these two more birds, and all of, I really like how they turned out. They didn't take long to make. So that's 12 finished. And so my next series should be another 12, I think, and that'll be all I'll need for work. And then I can finish up the ones that I need to be having the mail within the next 4 days. And I still haven't decided what I want to do to the fronts of those, but I've done my backgrounds, and then before I go to bed I'll stamp my sentiments on the inside and stamp my stamp. Of course, I use my stamp on the back. I'm looking for a new stamp, so if anybody has a good place that I can design a stamp and get it. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I'll be back with the next in the series of my Christmas cards. Have a good afternoon. Bye.